Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be bringing to you another current household. So today I'm going to be doing a current household video. It's been a couple of months since I last did one of these, so I thought I would do another one on my channel since I really enjoyed doing the last one. Today's current household is going to kind of be a part 2 or an update of my last current household, since I'm going to be playing with the Harman family, the family that I played with in my first current household video. In sim time, I can imagine it's now been around 10 or 15 years. So everyone has grown up, a lot has changed, so I thought I would do an update and show you where this family is with their life now. If you would like to watch the first current household I did of this family, I will leave a card at the top of the screen, so then you can kind of see what the family was like in the past. You can see Carson and Mackenzie's children as children, and you can see the house that they lived in, what they got up to with their lives. I probably will make some reference throughout the video in regards to the last episode, just so then you kind of understand who's who and what's going on. But if you just choose to watch this one, that's fine, you won't miss out on too much information. But let's go ahead and we will jump into game and we can go and see what the family is going to be up to today. So we are starting off our morning in Windenburg with the family. Today is actually Bunny Day. I'm going to get Mackenzie to call everyone to breakfast. They're kind of having like a late brunch, definitely a very slow start to the morning this morning. Since everyone is coming to the table to eat breakfast, I thought this would be a great time to update you on the family and also introduce you to the characters as well. I am going to pause the game because I do not want to lose game time. It's getting pretty late, so I'm just going to pause whilst I update you on everyone. So this is Mackenzie. She is kind of like the mum of the household, I guess you could say. She is still a writer, but she's no longer in the writing career. She now just does freelance work. She kind of decided that she wants to become more of a stay-at-home mum since she was very work focused whilst her kids were children and toddlers, so she wanted to kind of branch off and do her own thing, which also meant that she could have some more time at home with her kids, which is exactly what she wanted. And she also decided to do that too since she actually fell pregnant with Daniel, so that also kind of drove her to become a stay-at-home mum as well. So this is Daniel here. He is the youngest of the house. Daniel is definitely a very sweet kid. He doesn't have too much of a storyline behind him right now. He just kind of does kid things. He plays outside, he plays on his iPad, he plays with his toys and goes to school, and that's kind of all he does right now. So I'm looking forward to when he becomes a teen and I can kind of develop his story and his personality a bit more. And then we have Carson. He is the dad of the household, father to Daniel and his 2 older daughters as well. Carson is now an elder. He is quite a young elder still, so he hasn't really aged too much yet. His hair hasn't gone grey yet, but it's starting to. He's kind of around the age where being an elder isn't affecting him too much, so he does still work. He's not retired yet. He still works in the chef career. He no longer has a restaurant. He did try that out for a bit. If you did watch part 1 of this current household, you would have seen that we did go to a restaurant and Carson had just begun a restaurant, but he ditched that idea quite quickly and just decided to stick to focusing on his career instead. So that's what Carson has been up to. And lastly, to introduce you to another character, for now we do have a couple more people to meet later on in this video, but this is Abigail, and if you watched part 1 of the current household, in that episode she was a child, so now she's a young adult. She's grown up a lot and I'm really excited to play with Abigail as she grows up. She's just aged up into a young adult and has just started studying drama at uni. She is really into music. She has been practically her whole life. She's a really great singer. She's also been picking up the guitar, making her own music, and I cannot wait to play out her storyline. She's really cool. She has a really cool fashion sense and I really like Abby a lot. She's definitely one of my favorite sims I've had. But I'm gonna let the family finish their breakfast because today we are going to be doing some celebrating for Bunny Day. I definitely think that Daniel would like to celebrate since he is still a kid, so he's going to do the egg hunt around the house very shortly. Abby is also late to class. I'm surprised she doesn't have the day off today, but she's going to head to uni. She wants to keep working hard at her grades and she is studying from uni at home, so she just does her uni work from home and then she heads to uni when she needs to. Carson is also off to work this morning. He doesn't really get a day off from his job when it is the holidays, so he's off to go and do his job for now. He is currently at level 7 in the culinary career and he is currently a pastry chef right now. Mackenzie's actually quickly just calling up her eldest daughter, Penelope. Penny was 18 in the last current household I did of this family. She has now aged up, she's been to uni, and she now actually lives in Sulani with her boyfriend, and they are going to be flying down this weekend to visit the family since it is Mother's Day, and also too in a couple of days it is Mackenzie's birthday, so they're going to be doing some early birthday celebrations together. So Mackenzie's just calling Penny to make sure she's all good to still come to Windenburg this weekend, and everything is still all good, so they're going to be catching a flight very soon. So I think we will hop over to them very soon since I would like to kind of go to their house and go to Sulani for a little bit. But before we do that, I definitely want to go ahead and get Daniel to celebrate Bunny Day a bit. So I'm going to get him to do the egg hunt in the garden. I don't know where the flower bunny is. I'm assuming the flower bunny is around here somewhere, but Daniel's going to go ahead and hunt in the bushes for some eggs. Looks like Daniel managed to find some eggs, so I think we should go ahead and put them in his room. He'd definitely like to decorate his room for Easter, so he's going to come up here and maybe he can put one on his desk, and also to, can we put them on top of the wardrobe? Maybe we can, so we'll just place one up there. I'm not too sure how Daniel would have reached up there to put it up there, but oh well. Abigail has now fully finished at uni. I'm actually going to get her to come into here and focus a bit more on her music, so I'm going to get her to come and do some karaoke on her karaoke machine. So I think I'm going to get her to come and sing a pop song. Maybe we can sing Fun Tonight. When Abby does finish uni, I can definitely see her pursuing a career in singing. She's been practicing her singing for years, so I definitely think I can see her becoming like a famous world celebrity. I feel like that's definitely her end goal, so I definitely want to try and get her there. She is currently level 8 singing, I think. Oh, she's level 7, but she's nearly level 8, so she's doing pretty well. However, we are going to be leaving these guys for now, and we are going to head over to Sulani for a bit because I want to show you Penelope and Kai, and I want to show you what they are getting up to and what their lives are like. So we're going to head over there before they catch their flight and we can play with them for a bit. We have arrived on over at Sulani at Penny and Kai's house. It is currently the evening for them. They have a few hours until they have to catch their flight. Penelope does live in Sulani with her boyfriend Kai. They haven't been here too long. I'd probably say maybe about 6 months. So they haven't been here for too long, but they're definitely getting used to their life in Sulani. I love playing with them here in Sulani as well. It's a lot of fun. Penelope is just currently reading a logic book because for her job she does have to reach level 8 logic, and she is currently only on level 3. Penny is a marine biologist. She is actually level 8 in the career. She has had a very lucky start in the career. She did study biology and marine biology at university, so once she did that she moved to Sulani and pursued her career in marine biology, and she's doing extremely well for herself and I'm really happy for her. And she did move here with her boyfriend Kai, who is currently sailing in his canoe around the island, or in the ocean I should say. They did actually decide to move here together, so they didn't meet each other in Sulani. They did move into their house together. They actually met at university and they got to know each other really well. Not only did they get on really well and definitely had that romantic relationship between them, they also wanted extremely similar things in life, which was perfect for them too. Kai is a child of the ocean and he has the beach life aspiration. So does Penny. She also has the beach life aspiration and she's also a child of the ocean too. So they had a lot in common and they wanted very similar things in life, which meant they could pursue them dreams together. And he is actually a diver. He is level 1 in the diving career, so I hope I can get him promoted soon. This is what Penny and Kai kind of get up to. They have a very nice relaxed relaxing life and I love playing with them. But soon they are going to be heading to the airport to catch their flight to Windenburg, since they are going to be spending the weekend with Penelope's family, with Mackenzie, Carson, Abby and Daniel. And also as well, whilst Kai is there, he actually wants to ask Mackenzie and Carson an important question, and that is to fulfill one of his whims, which is get engaged to Penelope. They have been living together for a while now, they have been in a relationship for a while now, and Kai wants to go ahead and take the next step in their relationship, and he wants to go ahead and propose to Penelope. So whilst he's there in Windenburg over the weekend, he's probably going to pull them aside and ask for Penelope's hand in marriage, which is going to be really exciting. I'm hoping Carson and Mackenzie will say yes. I think they will. They definitely like Kai. I definitely can't see them saying no, so I'm really excited to get Kai to ask that very important and exciting question. But it is now time for these two to head to the airport. They need to do their flight back to Windenburg. They're going to make sure they get lots of sleep on the plane, so then they can enjoy a day with the family once they get there. So they're going to head off now, and we will catch them once they get back to Windenburg, and it also will be the morning. It is now the next day, and it is actually very early in the morning. It's just turned 6 a.m, but Daniel is awake very early this morning, already grabbing himself some cereal for breakfast. Penelope and Kai arrived here last night. As you can see, here comes Penny. She's probably heard Daniel wake up and come and grab some breakfast, so she's just gonna sit with her brother and just have a chat with him. Maybe we can talk about the weather with him, and also as well we can joke about old times, maybe enthuse about her job to Daniel. I definitely think Daniel would take interest, and also we can ask him about school as well. Penny and Kai actually did get here pretty late last night. It was actually early hours of the morning, and they already did have a bed set up in the living room, so they did get some sleep, and Kai is still currently asleep, so he's just gonna rest for now. But it also looks like Carson is up. He's come down to make some breakfast. I think he's gonna make some crepes this morning for everybody. Mackenzie is also down here, and she didn't get to see Penelope last night because they did just come in with their key, so I definitely think that Mackenzie is gonna come over and give her daughter a massive hug. She definitely misses her when she's in Sulani, but I definitely don't think Mackenzie likes to say too much because she wouldn't want Penny to feel bad if she was to say all the time that she missed her so much. But she's very proud of her daughter, and she's really happy when she comes and visits. Carson has made some crepes for everyone, so everyone's gonna come and sit down and eat a family breakfast together, apart from Daniel, since he already ate some cereal at 6 o'clock this morning. So instead he's in here watching his TV program. We also definitely need to get Carson to come and say hello to Penny and Kai as well, so he's gonna go ahead and come and give a hug to Penny as well. He's gonna come and give Penny a hug and just say, how's Sulani going? How's your job going? Everything going smoothly, I hope. And Penny's probably just letting her dad know that everything's going really well, and she doesn't really have anything to complain about. She's loving her life in Sulani, but I definitely think she's gonna bring up the fact that she's missing everyone back home. However, I'm gonna get everybody dressed and ready this morning because we are gonna be heading out for the day today. When Penelope and Kai visit, they always spend a couple of days just doing activities and just spending time together. I think today we are gonna head to maybe the family park, since the park is kind of the only place that's suitable for everybody, so I think we will head there now. It's a pretty nice day today. It's not raining, so the weather is perfect, so we will head there to the park now, and we will meet everyone once they get there. So we have had a slight change of plans. As everyone was walking to the park, the weather did change and it has started raining, so they took another direction and instead decided to head to the bar. They thought they'd head here since there is some things for everyone to do here. We're not just coming here to get a drink. I think it would be fun if we could head up here and play on the ping pong table and also play some darts as well. So I think Daniel is definitely going to want to play some darts, so I think he's going to ask everyone if they want to play, and I think Carson and Kai are going to stay behind and quickly get some drinks for everyone, but we can still invite Abby, Penny and Mackenzie upstairs to play, so they're going to start playing darts, and Kai is already at the bar, so we will go ahead and get Carson to come over to order some drinks with Kai. So we'll order drinks for the group, and I think maybe we should let's get some root beer floats, just some drinks that everyone can enjoy together. Whilst Carson and Kai are waiting for their drinks, they're going to spark up conversation, and also since these two are alone, this is the perfect time for Kai to ask the important question. We still do need to get Mackenzie's blessing, but we're going to get Carson's first, and Kai is going to ask for Penelope's hand in marriage, and Carson has said yes by the looks of things, so he's like, of course, you two seem like the perfect match. And we get him to give him a hug as well, and maybe Kai is also just telling Carson about the plans for his proposal as well, and it's just a really sweet interaction. So soon Kai is gonna be proposing to Penelope. Once we also ask Mackenzie too, but I'm sure she will say yes. But Kai and Carson are gonna come up and join playing darts. Look like Daniel is having a turn right now, and let's see how he does. He missed, but that's fine. Let's see if he can get it in this time. I don't think he managed to get it on. Looks like Mackenzie is up next. They're all just waiting their turn. Let's see, how is she? Is she gonna do well? Is she gonna be able to score points or get a bullseye? I don't even know where that went. It looks like she lost it. They're all laughing at her. I don't know where Penelope has gone. It looks like she's down here. Let's get her to come and grab one of the root beer floats, and also as well, maybe we can get Mackenzie to come and grab one as well. We only have 3 drinks. I don't know if the others have been drunk yet. We'll get Abigail to come and drink the root beer float as well, and she can come and sit down here with Penny and Mackenzie. Maybe they're just having a chat, having a mother and daughter catch up. We have now arrived back home, and this evening I think we are going to have just a family night in, play some games, do some karaoke maybe, have some yummy food, and just spend some time together. So Mackenzie and Carson are just in the kitchen making some food. Mackenzie is making a cheesecake, and Carson is about to start on some tacos. And Kai, Penny, and Daniel are in here playing video games together. I'm gonna get Mackenzie to clean up just a bit too, so we clean up the breakfast that has been sitting there all day. I think it's time to do some karaoke, and I definitely think that Abigail would be up for that, so she's gonna start it off, and I think Daniel would ask to do a duet with her. So let's get them to maybe do a pop song together, and we can watch them do that. We get everyone to come and watch. I think we should get Penelope and Kai to have a go. They're gonna sing a country song together. But that is where I'm gonna be ending today's video. I really hope that you did enjoy spending a couple of days with my current household. I had a lot of fun. If you would like another part to this current household, then let me know. Maybe I could do another update in a couple of months time and see where everyone is then, because I'm sure it's going to be very different from now, especially with the new updates coming to the game soon. I'm kind of holding off doing gameplay with this family because I know that the infants update's coming soon and there's a new expansion pack coming soon, so I'm kind of holding off playing with these guys all the time, so then I can kind of play with them when them updates come out. However, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you did enjoy. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!